A couple days ago, I mentioned how much money I had into machines and belts and wood and sandpaper and this building. And I only mentioned that because I was trying to make the point that no one puts this much of their very small income into making something that would be defined as weapons. Weapons are not what I make. And I mentioned it already, but there are certain styles of knives that I will never make because their only intended use is that of a weapon. And that's not what I'm interested in making. So that was the only reason I talked about money, was because I don't think people whose interest lies in making weapons invests this substantial of a portion of their tiny little Social Security check into making weapons. I've invested a lot of money in all this, including the building and the land, and because this is what I wanted to spend the rest of my life doing, creating blades of art. That's what I should call it. BC's Blades of Art. All right. I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is for I'm a Survivor and Thriver. And she's a lady that lives in Florida and has a prepping channel. As a matter of fact, that is her channel name. I'm a Survivor and Thriver. And anyway, this knife is for her. So I'm almost up to 180. I had skipped a grit and went to 220, but it wasn't working. I had to come back to 180. So I'm at 180. I'm on the second side at 180. I'll be at 220 here in a little bit. But I'm going to drink a little something, pet my dog, take a little break, and then go back to sanding. Scammers, 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 scammer. Everywhere you look, there's scammers. There's people that will call your phone and pretend to be from Medicare and tell you that your coverage is fixing to end if you don't give them some important information. The other day I fell for something. It was a message from my sister. So naturally, I didn't think it was could be a scam. And it was a message from my sister on Facebook. It said, check this out. I think you know this person. And it was a headline from a newspaper about somebody that had died. So, we're from the same town, and she lives in Illinois, and I live in Texas, and the town we grew up in was in Connecticut. So I thought, well, maybe it's somebody we knew as kids, or somebody we went to school with. So I clicked on it. Sucker, yeah. It was somebody hacked my sister, and then my other sister, and then me, and then it went to everybody I've ever communicated with. I mean, it was, yeah, what a mess. So I signed out of Facebook. I changed my password and I signed back in. I don't know if that takes care of it or not, but and just now, man, I cannot tell you how many emails I get from people wanting information, disguising themselves as YouTube people, demanding information, or else my YouTube account will be placed on freeze or hold, or they'll stop my payments. And I just got another one. They're getting trickier and trickier, and this time, hold on, my wife is calling me. Oh, Lordy. I'm only at 320, but I've got 2 more grits to go, and then heat, treat, and temper. So I'll do that tomorrow. Today is Saturday. You'll see this Sunday morning. And by the time the day is over Sunday, I will have this tempering in the oven. Monday, I'm going to be out of town. And Tuesday, I will get the handles on it. And in the meantime, I'm kind of working on another project. I don't know how successful I'll be. So far, I've been unsuccessful. So I'm going home. See you tomorrow. Have a good Sunday, y'all. It's here, it's here, it's here. I found a replacement for my sharpening. This thinner one here bent, and I have been using it bent because it's aluminum and you can't bend it back, it'll snap. I got some desert ironwood. Look at that beautiful, beautiful burl.
Yeah, the camera don't do it justice, because I'm looking at your camera and it don't even, I'm looking at your screen.
Maple burl. And check this out. This is desert ironwood, and I'm putting it on that Texas Rumble that I've got cut out right now. Is that not gorgeous or not? My goodness, that's beautiful wood. All right.